Good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Cruz, and today I'll be presenting my analysis of Maya Angelou's powerful poem, Still I Rise. This presentation will cover the poet's background, the poem's historical and literary significance, and how Maya Angelou's use of language emphasizes resilience and empowerment. Let's begin. So this is the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide. Welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gift that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. So, now we're gonna move on to the slide about the poet. Maya Angelou was an American poet and civil rights activist. She's best known for her autobiographies, starting with I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, highlighting her struggles with racism, trauma, and self-identity. Although Angelou never attended college, she educated herself through extensive reading and life experiences. Angelou was close friends with influential leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Her life works covered many art forms like film, writing, and public speaking. Angelou experienced significant challenges, including racial discrimination and sexual abuse in her early years, which greatly impacted her writing. Her work often centers on resilience, racial and gender identity, as well as empowerment. Still I Rise was published in 1978 during a time of significant social change, including the civil rights and feminist movements. Its tone is defiant yet optimistic, celebrating resilience against all odds. When reading this poem, it's essential to pay attention to and jam lines that flow without punctuation, creating momentum, and stops that add emphasis to key points, and Angelou's intentional punctuation, which guides rhythm and meaning. The poem's structure and flow mirror the speaker's unstoppable rise against oppression. Next, let's break down Still I Rise using the TPCAST method. For those of you that don't know, TPCAST is a poetry analysis acronym that stands for title, paraphrase, connotation, attitude, shifts, title, and theme. Title. What predictions can you make about the poem? What do the words of the title suggest? Looking at the title of this poem, Still I Rise, what do you think of the poem might be about? Take a moment to think about the words still and rise. How do these words make you feel? What do they suggest? The title Still I Rise immediately suggests resilience and strength. The word still gives us the idea that despite everything, there's persistence in the face of repeated challenges. The word rise indicates a powerful determination to overcome adversity. It hints at someone who refuses to stay down, no matter the obstacles they face. Paraphrase. Paraphrase each stanza of the poem. What is the literal meaning of the poem? Let's break down stanza by stanza to uncover the poem's literal meaning. I'll paraphrase the lines for you to simplify them so you can better understand what the poem is trying to convey. First stanza. You can distort my history with lies and try to bring me down, but like dust, I'll always rise above it. 2. Does my confidence bother you? Are you upset because I carry myself like I possess great wealth? 3. Like the natural cycles of the moon, sun, and tides, and like the resilience of hope, I will rise. 4. Did you hope to see me broken and defeated, with my head down and my spirit crushed? 5. Does my pride irritate you? Does it bother you that I laugh with the confidence of someone who owns unlimited treasures? 6. You can try to hurt me with your words, dirty looks, and hatred, but like the air, I will continue to rise. 7. Does my sensuality surprise you? Are you shocked that I move with the self-assurance of someone full of diamonds? 8. I rise above the shameful history and the painful past, powerful like an unstoppable ocean. Leaving behind fear and suffering, I rise into a new bright future, carrying the legacy and dreams of my ancestors. I am their hope made real, and I will continue to rise. The speaker is addressing those who have tried to oppress her. Despite their attempts to keep her down, she boldly declares that she will continue to rise. Throughout the poem, she likens herself to elements of nature, like dust and oceans, that cannot be suppressed. The speaker challenges her oppressors, affirming her self-worth, joy, and power. The repeated line, "I rise," at the end serves as a powerful declaration of her resilience and determination to rise above all attempts to belittle her. Connotation. What is the deeper meaning of the poem? Now let's dive into the connotation, or the deeper meaning behind the words. Maya Angelou uses rich imagery, metaphors, and symbolism to convey themes of resilience and strength. Images like dust that still rise and a black ocean leaping and wide emphasize persistence and inherent value, especially within the context of Black identity. The central metaphor of rising represents overcoming adversity, with similes like dust, I'll rise, symbolizing the speaker's unbreakable spirit. By comparing herself to nature's unstoppable elements, Angelou underscores the power of rising above challenges. The repetition of "I rise" further amplifies the message of self-empowerment and strength. Attitude. What is the tone of the poem? The tone of the poem is both defiant yet optimistic. Angelou's language conveys anger at past injustices, but maintains an empowering sense of self-belief. The speaker confidently asserts her wealth and resilience. There's pride in her words, mixed with hope. While the poem expresses frustration with past wrongs, the speaker's spirit is unbreakable. She is determined to keep rising no matter what is thrown at her. This is a poem about reclaiming power and owning one's dignity. Shifts. Is there a shift in the speaker's feelings? Let's look at whether there's a shift in the speaker's feelings or attitude throughout the poem. As we read through the poem, we see shifts in tones between stanzas. In the first part, the speaker directly addresses the oppressors, calling out their attempts to bring her down. There's a confrontational tone in these early stanzas, but then the speaker shifts to celebrating her own strength, pride, and self-worth. She moves away from the negative influence of her oppressors and focuses on her own empowerment. These shifts highlight the transition from acknowledging hardship to embracing personal power. The speaker moves from defiance to celebration of her identity and resilience. Title. What does the title reveal about the poem now? Let's revisit the title after analyzing the poem. What do we now understand about the message of Still I Rise? Looking at the poem's content, the title encapsulates the core message of resilience and empowerment. The word "still" indicates that no matter what obstacles have come before, the speaker will continue to rise. It suggests persistence, no matter the challenges, and rise is not just about physical rising. It emphasizes personal growth, empowerment, and the ongoing fight for dignity. Theme. What is the poet's message? Finally, let's reflect on the poem's overall theme. The central message of Still I Rise is resilience and empowerment. Despite centuries of oppression, the speaker, who represents marginalized voices, particularly Black women, will always rise above injustice. It's a celebration of inner strength, dignity, the unyielding pursuit of freedom, and self-empowerment. The poem is about never letting anyone's attempt to suppress you define who you are. It reminds us that no matter how much history may try to hold us back, we will rise, stronger, more confident, and proud. Now, let's dive deeper into the poem's structure and literary elements. Rhythm and rhyme. The poem has a rhythmic flow and consistent rhyme scheme ABCB, giving it a song-like quality that makes the message more memorable and powerful. Figurative language. Angelo uses similes like, but still like dust I'll rise, and metaphors like, I am a black ocean, to convey her indomitable spirit. The symbolism of rising represents triumph over adversity. Tone and shifts. The tone evolves from confrontation to celebration, reflecting the speaker's confidence and defiance. Angelo's masterful use of repetition, imagery, and rhythm makes Still I Rise both personal and universal. In summary, Maya Angelou uses repetition, metaphors, and similes in Still I Rise to emphasize resilience and enduring strength, showing how self-worth and determination can overcome oppression. This is where you can find the poem online. And now it's review time. Take out your phones and join this Kahoot. Now we're going to do the Kahoot about Maya Angelou and her poem. Alright, so what is Maya Angelou best known for? Writing children's books, civil rights activism and poetry, acting in Hollywood, or composing music? Perfect. Good job, guys. Looks like Roman has the lead. What is one of Maya Angelou's first and most famous autobiographies? The Color Purple, Still I Rise, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, or Beloved? Perfect. Looks like Daniel has the lead now. Maya Angelou attended college and earned multiple degrees. True or false? Ooh, looks like somebody got it wrong, but most of you got it right. Who were two influential leaders Maya Angelou was close friends with? Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it, but somebody got it wrong. Two people got it wrong, actually. What year was Still I Rise written? 75, 80, 85, or 1978? Looks like everybody remembered this one. Maya Angelou's work often explores themes of resilience, racial and gender identity, and empowerment. True or false? True. Everyone got that one right. Looks like Neelan has the highest answer streak of 6. What does the poem's tone primarily convey? Joy and humor, sadness and despair, defiance and optimism, indifference and passivity. Defiance and optimism. Perfect. Looks like Neelan has the lead now. What central metaphors does Angelou use to symbolize resilience? A soaring eagle, rising dust, a black ocean, or both blue and yellow? Ooh, looks like someone got it wrong. Technically, these two are right, but green would be the best option. What shift occurs in the poem? Self-reflection to defeat, anger to sorrow, hopelessness to despair, or addressing oppressors to celebrating resilience? Looks like everyone got that one. Scoreboard is the same. What is the rhyme scheme of Still I Rise? AABB, ABAB, ABCB, or it's a free verse? Wow, I can't believe everyone remembered that one. What is the theme of Still I Rise? Inevitability of failure, struggle for perfection, importance of revenge, or the power of resilience and self-empowerment? Everyone got that one. The line, "I am a black ocean, leaping and wide," is an example of a simile. True or false? Why did that one that one was really fast. So, as we all learned in elementary school, similes have like or as in them, and this one just directly compares themselves to something without using like or as, so it is a metaphor. Which poetic device is used in the line, "but still like dust I'll rise"? Metaphor, symbolism, simile, or hyperbole? Looks like somebody got this one wrong. This one does have like or as. Only 2 more questions. What does the repetition of "I rise" emphasize? The power of anger and revenge, the cycle of oppression, the speaker's determination and resilience, or the inevitability of defeat? Looks like someone got that one wrong. Neelan has the highest answer streak of 14, almost a perfect score. This is the last question. How does Angelo describe herself in the poem? An oppressed individual with no hope, a victim of endless defeat, a fragile bird caged forever, or as a black ocean leaping and wide? Perfect. Someone got that one wrong, though. Now the podium. In 3rd place, we have Tiffany with 10,000 points, Daniel with also 10,000 points, and lastly, Neelan with a perfect streak of 15 and 12,000 points. Thank you all for participating. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and I hope you got something out of it. Thank you.